Morning, beautiful people. My name is Sam Roberts and I'm checking in to see how you're doing in this COVID lockdown. So I'm going to teach you a beautiful flow, 20 minutes to get you out of your head and into your body. 20 minutes a day is all you really need to shift any latent negative energy that might be stuck in the body. Maybe you didn't sleep well, maybe you're really battling to figure out how to do your job from home and homeschool without any help. So yeah, if you're feeling that pressure, this is for you. Opening our practice in a comfortable cross-legged position. Be comfortable and be easy with yourself. Don't force yourself, it's not a competition. Yoga is not only a physical practice, it is a practice of breath, mind and movement. And as we open any practice, we begin by setting an intention. And your intention is personal and pertinent to you. Whatever you're working with today, let that be your intention or perhaps a dedication of energy that you'll be harnessing and cultivating on the mat. Breath practice for this morning is Bhastrika Pranayam. The bellows breath inhales quite simply down into the belly, allowing it to expand fully. As you exhale, withdrawing the navel towards the spine, decompressing the chest and eliminating every last bit of air. You can bring the left palm to the left knee, right palm to the belly to facilitate an easy and conscious movement of breath, beginning exhaling to neutral. Through the nostrils only. Inhale all the way down into the belly, let the navel expand away from the spine. And exhale to withdraw the navel towards the spine, decompressing the chest, eliminating every last bit of air. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Final breath, inhale. And exhale. Let's begin in child's pose. Bring the knees as wide as the mat, the big toes to touch, the sit bones comfortably to the heels, arms reach forward, the belly and the heart sink between the legs. Bring the forehead either to the mat or to a block and take a moment to rest. Once again, reconnecting with the breath here. Inhale as you reach the arms forward, stretching through the elbows, through the wrists, into the fingertips. And as you exhale, slowly and gently walk the torso over to the right. Take the elbows down to the earth, tuck the chin. Ensure that the left sit bone is still close to the left heel. And breathe. Inhale as the arms reach forward. Exhale, gently walk torso to center. Inhale to center. And exhale to left. Getting as far and comfortably left as your body will go. Sink right sit bone to heel. Level off shoulders by taking elbows to earth. Tuck chin and breathe. Inhale, arms reach. Exhale, gently walk to center. Tuck the chin, bring the knees together and roll to stack vertebra upright. Coming into Virasana, hero pose. From Virasana, fix your gaze. Bring the palms to the thighs. Roll over onto all fours, palms root beneath shoulders, fingertips spread wide. Knees beneath hips, toenails to earth. Gaze fixed to the space between the hands. Exhale to a neutral breath. Protract scapula, push mat away from you. Inhale, tilt the hips anteriorly, push the navel towards the mat, bring the sternum through the biceps, raise the chin and the gaze. Exhale, tuck the chin, round through upper back, middle back, lower back. Squeeze glutes to bring pubic bone to navel. You're going to do this 5 times, so inhale, hips back, belly down, heart forward, raise gaze. Exhale, tuck chin, push mat, Roll through spine, squeeze glutes. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And coming to a stationary tabletop. Tuck the toes, take the sit bones to the heels. Walk the arms forward, coming to a tuck toe version of child's pose. Stretching the soles of the feet, getting into the Achilles tendon, maybe your calves get some love here. And take a moment to reconnect with the breath, bring your mind back into your practice. Straighten the elbows, spread the hands wide, push through the knuckles of the palms and all 10 fingertips, ground them firmly in support of the wrist. Keep your body strong, fire up the base of the spine. And as you exhale, raise the hips to downward facing dog. Five breaths here. Feeling the feels, opening up through the back of the knees, back of the glutes, maybe the hamstrings, maybe the quads engage. Taking a moment to just feel where your body is connecting and breathe. Raising the heels and rolling through the body to shift the weight forward into the hands, coming into core plank. Push the heels away from the hips. Draw the kneecaps up, fire up the base of the spine, firm up the belly, breathe into the heart. Lower the knees to the mat, untuck the toes, spread the toenails wide. Slowly, slowly, lower heart and chin to earth, into Ashtanga. Hips are high, elbows hug ribs. Breath is smooth and gaze is fixed. Breathe. From here, squeezing the glutes to roll through one vertebra at a time, bringing the pubic bone and the navel to the mat, ensuring the palms root beneath the shoulders, spreading the toenails wide, drawing the kneecaps up. From a flat belly to earth, ensure that palms root beneath shoulders, elbows keep hugging toward lower ribs. Squeeze the glutes, spread the toenails wide, inhale. And as you exhale, slowly begin to elevate through the arms, straightening out the elbows, raising the heart to the sky, rolling the shoulders back, raising the chin and the gaze, just a fraction, softening the brow and finding your breath. Cobra pose. Squeezes glutes, pushes hips towards earth, extends heart to sky, and breathe. Tuck the chin, tuck the toes, push the sit bones to the heels, walk the hands to the knees and roll over onto the soles of the feet into a nice, slow, easy squat. The feet are hip width apart, toes point forward. If you're uncertain of what hip width is, it's the distance of 2 fists, the center of the feet. Fingertips ahead of you. Please be aware that if your fingers ever hinge at the knuckles, at any point, it is an invitation for your body to be supported. So place a block or a bolster or whatever it is that you can find beneath your hands to support it. So give the palms a firm place to rest. Palms root forward of the toes, tuck the chin. And as you exhale, raise the hips high, coming into Uttanasana, a nice easy forward fold, and sliding the hands in line with the shoulders. Palms press to blocks or to earth, wherever you can reach, and however high those blocks or support need to be. Honor the space that you are in, the body that you have, not the body that you want. Inhale. And as you exhale, fold a little deeper. Draw the kneecaps up, ground through 10 toes and both corners of the heels. Breathe. And as you exhale, roll to stack vertebra. The head and shoulders come up last, slow and steady, into Tadasana. Heel toe the big toes together, heels slightly apart, palms reach alongside the hips. Draw the kneecaps up, raise the heels, and then slowly sink them with control. And there's no right or wrong way to doing this, there's just a way to see how you are doing it. Step to the center of the mat, still in mountain pose. Draw the kneecaps up, spread evenly through the feet, palms to heart center, Samasthiti. Bend the knees, hop the feet and the hands wide. Bend the right knee, take the knee out. Check your alignment here. The front heel aligns with the bridge of the back foot, and if that's not comfortably available to you, take the heel to align with the heel of the back foot. Front knee over front ankle, not beyond, not behind. Toes spread wide. Bring the left hip forward. Torso faces over the right leg. Arms reach overhead. Virabhadrasana 8. Warrior 1. Breathe. Shoulders draw back and low. Palms face one another. Back of the back leg straight. Back of the back foot down. Arms reach wide into a T. Inhale. And as you exhale, twist towards your left. Warrior 2. The gaze is fixed over the extended right arm. Breathe. Straighten the front leg. Square off the hips and shoulders. Take a deep reach to the right. Flip the palms forward. Take the right palm to the inside of the right knee. Raise the left arm up. And if it doesn't jar your neck or your jaw, you can take the gaze over the extended left arm. Or take the gaze low over the extended right arm into Trikonasana. Breathe. Bend the front knee, bring the elbow to the knee. Slide the left arm forward and overhead into extended side angle pose. Breathe. Left arm reaches, right leg straightens, arms into a T. Bring the right toes in. Square off hips and shoulders, and let's do the left side. Bend the left knee, bring the heel in, toes out. Slide the torso over the folded left leg. Arms reach overhead. Warrior 1. Palms face one another. Shoulder blades draw down. Draw the skin up over the belly. Back of the back foot down. Front knee over front ankle. And breathe. Arms reach wide into a T. Torso twists right. Warrior 2. Sink the hips. Take the gaze over the extended left arm. And breathe. Straighten the front leg. Square off the hips. Deep reach left. Flip the palms forward. Back of the left hand inside the left knee. The gaze averts over the left arm. Or turn the neck up. The gaze over the extended right arm. Breathe. Look down, bend the front knees, bring the left elbow to the knee, palm faces up. Slide right arm forward and overhead into extended side angle pose. Breathe. Straighten the left leg, arms reach into a T, bring the toes forward, palms to heart center, inhale, and exhale. Depending on where you are in your practice, you have some options here, variety is the spice of life. So, you can either reach the arms up and overhead, draw the kneecaps up, fire up the glutes, but if you feel like your balance is challenged here, you can bring the fingertips, the middle fingers to the groin, and from here, hinge the hips, in an anterior movement, so take your sit bones all the way back and slowly begin to fold forward to halfway lift. If you're keeping your arms extended, arms reach so that your triceps get some loving. Inhale as you reach, and as you exhale through halfway lift. To breathe. And then to land the palms in line with the shoulders, bend the knees. Heel toe the feet together, such that the heels are slightly wider than the hips, and then slowly take the sit bones down towards the heels. Coming into Malasana squat. Palms to heart center. Nice deep breaths. Push the knees wide. If you can get your elbows into your knees and encourage them a little bit wider, great. And if you're not there yet, that's also great. Breathe. However you get onto your sit bones from here, make it a conscious effort. If you're able to reach the arms forward, bring the knees together and land the seat, great. If you're using your hands, place them alongside your hips, fingertips down, squeeze the glutes, fire up the core, and slowly, with control, take the sit bones down. Bring the knees together, wrap the forearms around the shins, and give yourself some love. Bringing the soles of the feet to meet. The knees push down towards the mat. Breathe. Keeping the right leg bent, help the left knee in and extend that leg. Bring the sole of the right foot to the inside of the left thigh. Be mindful of what that left foot does. Don't let it flop out. You want to maintain the integrity you create between ankle, knee, and hip. And as you exhale, hinge at the hips to fold the belly to the thigh, the chest to the knee, and the chin beyond the knee. If it's comfortably available to you, slide the arms forward and hold onto the foot. And breathe. Tuck the chin, roll to stack vertebra. Coming up ever so slowly. Help the right knee into the chest. Keep flexing into that left heel. Take the sole of the right foot outside the extended left leg. Hug left elbow to right knee, taking a moment to notice where your tension settles. And release it. Breathe. Keep hugging the right knee into the chest with the left arm. Extend the right arm forward, up, rotate through the shoulder, reach to the back, and land the thumb in line with the spine. Be careful to not slump and hang out on that back arm. Extend through the sternum, take the heart to the sky, always heart to sky. Inhale as you reach through the crown of the head. Exhale, gentle twist over to the right. Push the sit bones down, twist from the mid-torso only. If it's comfortably available to you, slide this right arm all the way around, holding onto the inside of the left thigh. If not, keep the thumb in line with the spine, some distance from the hips, and extend through the right arm. If your practice is such and you know that you can, reach the left arm up and place the left elbow before the right knee, deepening your twist. Breathe. Completing the breath that you're in. Inhaling as you grow tall through the spine. And exhaling to release the twist and the bind all the way over to the opposite side in a gentle counter twist. And then back to the center of the mat. Maybe this time it feels a little bit different, maybe more movement available to you. The right leg up, extend the right leg. If you find that your hips have moved into a diagonal space, bring that right leg back into the right hip, squaring off the sit bones, pushing the left knee down, flexing into the right heel, drawing the skin up over the belly, extending heart to sky. Fingertips alongside the hips, inhale, grow tall, and as you exhale, hinge at the hips to fold, belly to thigh, chest to knee, chin beyond knee. And if it's comfortably available to you, walk the arms forward and hold on to the foot. Breathe. Tuck the chin, roll to stack vertebra, coming up gently. Helping the left knee into the chest. Place the sole of the foot outside the extended right leg. Hug the right elbow around the left knee. Flex into the right heel, ankle, knee, and hip align. Inhale, left arm forward, up through the rotator cuff to reach back and land the palm in line with the spine. Inhale to grow tall. Gently twist over towards the left. And if you did on the other side, and if it's comfortably available to you, take the left hand all the way around, holding onto the inside of the right thigh. Inhaling the right arm up. And as you exhale, twist a little deeper, place the elbow before the left knee, take the gaze over the left shoulder. Breathe. Inhale as you grow tall through the spine. And as you exhale, gently twist to release your bind. Over to the right. Gentle counter twist. And back to center. Extend both heels away from the hips. Move any fleshy bits from beneath the sit bones. So whether you're skinny and whether you've got some cushion, it doesn't matter. You want to get the sit bones firmly and evenly to the mat. Flexing into the heels, lengthening through the torso, extending through each vertebra. Inhale, palms alongside hips. And as you exhale, hinge at the hips to fold, belly to thigh, chest to knee, chin beyond knee. Now it's important to know how far you can go comfortably and not exert yourself. It's not a competition, there's no right or wrong way. If this is as far as you're going to go without compromising the space in the shoulders and in the heart, great, stay here. The minute you notice the shoulders encroach on the heart space, tensing, closing, protecting, give yourself a break. Roll the shoulders back, extend through the heart, and maybe raise the torso somewhat. As you breathe, and as you move, and as your practice goes, space becomes available for you to fold as deeply and as comfortably forward as you can. Breathe. Tuck the chin, roll to stack the vertebra, coming upright. Bring the knees into the chest. Wrap the forearms around the shins and take a moment. Give yourself some love. Keep the knees, ankles and hips aligned. Arms reach forward. Inhaling. And as you exhale, slowly, ever so slowly, to see where you're at, bring one vertebra at a time down to the mat. When you're flat on your back, extend through the legs, reach the arms up and overhead. Take a nice big inhale as you reach and stretch. And exhale, flop it out. Roll the shoulders down the back of the rib cage, bend the knees. Scoop the pelvis. Make sure you're pushing your lower back firmly down to the earth. A gentle tuck in the chin, not hyperextending through the neck at all. Gentle tuck. Keep the scapula flat, arms reach wide into a T, the palms face up. Bring the knees into the chest. Take the right leg over the left. Double bind if you can. Flip the palms over, press them down into the mat. Land the left big toe, inhaling. And as you exhale, gently take the knees over towards the left side body. Twist it mid-torso. Turning through the neck and taking the gaze over the extended right arm and surrendering into this twist with your breath. Squeeze the glutes, scoop the pelvis. Strong core. Inhale, knees to center. Unwind and unbind. Take the left leg over the right. Double bind if you can. If it's not comfortably available to you, just taking the left leg over the right is perfectly acceptable. Land the right big toe. Inhale, push the lower back down. Exhale, gently guide the knees over towards the right side body. Twist it mid-torso. Taking energy that may have gotten stuck in the right shoulder, shifting it into the left, plastering both shoulders firmly to earth. And fixing your gaze over your extended left arm, and breathe. Inhaling, strong core, knees to center. Exhaling to unwind and unbind. Shavasana is the most integral asana that we'll practice. It's where we take all the information that our body's just received through this pranap, through the breath exercise, through the movement, and give it an opportunity to process and assimilate through our bodies and in our beings. So extend into each heel, place each heel to corresponding corner of mat, flex into the heels and then flop them out. Roll the shoulders down the back of the rib cage, slide the arms slightly closer to the torso, but just so that the biceps and the ribs don't meet. Slide your scapula flat towards the mat, and in doing so, the inner bicep, forearm and palm automatically faces up. Close your eyes and bring your awareness to your breath. From Shavasana, bring your awareness to your breath, exhaling through the nostrils. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Fixing your internal gaze to the space at the center of the brow and staying in Shavasana for as long as your practice will allow for it. When you're ready, one knee at a time will come into the chest. Forearms wrap around the shins. The forehead comes to the knees. And this is my personal little moment where I embrace me, express gratitude and love and compassion to all that I am. A gentle roll over onto the right, taking a moment in the fetal position before gently rooting the left palm to the torso before you and coming back upright to any comfortable cross-legged position. And as we open our practice, so we close it. Palms meet at heart center in prayer, in gratitude, in grace, in honor of this human space that we hold and create and share. May we know our truth. May we speak it. May we feel it so that we may share it in love. Namaste. Thank you for joining this practice. Please feel free to share this link with your friends. It's a free practice. Drop me a line, drop me an email if you have any questions. And I look forward to seeing you on the mat soon. Thank you.